The Out There channel.
Please sub and share.
Searching for the truth. UFOs, aliens, greys and ufology. Real images, real stories, real videos, real cases, researched and investigated by professionals in the field and cutting-edge discoveries. Multiple witnesses, abduction accounts brought to you by Team The Out There channel. Good to be back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Action.
Hello. This is going to be a late night show, so I don't expect too many people to show up. But I'm going to test out my cam, and I've got it all working. And I just want to see how it goes into the darkness. I might have to configure things. And we can talk on the side, or put up the voice thing as well. Okay, let's mute that. So that's the backyard. You can see it's starting to get dark, and here's my new sky camera. It even looks like an eye. Yeah, it looks pretty good. And both are running off Wi-Fi. Of my new 5G router in the bedroom. You can see it's clicking over quite fine here. Just outside my bedroom window here. It's a bit dark though. It's been overcast and rainy all day though. Yeah, I think the planes are above that cloud there. I don't think I've seen any planes show below it. But it'd be interesting to see if any plane lights light up the clouds anyway. So yeah, just a test run. So this one should be on color night vision. This one is too, but unfortunately it's through a window. So what happens is the infrared LEDs still turn on. There's no off switch, and it reflects off the window. You'll see when it happens. Yeah, it's not too bad. I think it's all ticking over every second. Yep. This one here might have the weaker signal. But sometimes you see a plane fly along here. And then this is north. Up top is west. Down the bottom is east. And this should be south. So if it's coming along here, it's coming from the west. We may not see it. Might be just out of range here, and it will turn and come down south, so we might see it come along this way and head towards the airport, which is over north, so I might see it go across here. Let's see what happens anyway. sky watching remote. I haven't got my main camera set up yet. I'll add that on next test, and then I'll probably call those episodes New Zealand Skywatch. Carry on the series I had. Was up to episode 11, but because this one here is just a test stream, just to see what's going to go wrong, it won't be a proper Skywatch probably. Hey, countryman. What time is it there? It must be pretty late for you. Yeah, so got a new waterproof FishEye camera up here. It's quite interesting how it sort of bends the image. Almost looks like an eye. But you can see it's not quite an eye, it clips off on the ends. And it's a 5 megapixel camera. This is another brand, the bay window. And the static, you can't, they're not PTS as they call them. Be able to turn them or change directions. So this fisheye one might give us some clue of the planes that go behind the back of the house, where the other camera can't generally see what's going on unless it's above the roof line. But yeah, I still yet to get that all set up again and tested. There's a lot to do still. So half the problem is getting power supplies to those things, because we haven't got power outside sockets or around the house, only in certain places. Unfortunately, where I want to put the cameras, there is no outside sockets. But yeah, the cables are thin enough to clamp it into the window. So far it hasn't shorted out or cut through the cable. Yeah, good to see you too. You just finished work, have you? Let me just see. Late night for me, 3 AM. I thought it would be. Yeah, I think a lot of people like me doing 10 AM to 3 PM. Better time range for America. My nose is all bunged up though. Might have to put some nasal spray up. Problem is with nasal spray though, it causes, I got this terrible ringing in the ears. The more I use the nasal spray, the more ringing I get. But it might be also the other pills I take. It's never been this loud before. I think the chemicals muck around with your nerve endings. Anyway, what we have to do to keep eyes, stop the immune system attacking the nerves, right? Yeah, so you can gradually see it start to dim. Probably need to bring up flight radar and satellite watch as well. Although with the overcast day, we're not going to see much, are we? Yeah, I had this up running with the other camera. So let's see if it still works. How'd you say that browser name? Vavadi. Vavodi. Stupid name. I hate stupid names. What's happened here? Alright. Yeah, so we got a few planes up in the sky, but I don't think we're going to be able to see the damn things. What's happened? They put ads on us now. We got rid of that before, didn't we? How did we get around that? I thought it was a paid up member. Oh, maybe it's logged out. Welcome back. Sign in with email. Gmail. Oh Christ, what do I use? Okay, I better sign in on another screen. I'll just drag that across just in case it reveals any privates. Hang on. Pretty sure I had a year on that. Probably run out now, probably. It's forgotten my password, I think. God, I hate this. It was meant to be using its own internal one, I thought. Yeah, I hate this browser a wee bit. Damn it. I should have checked that before the show. Hate ads. See, there should be one ad that displays at the front and then it doesn't nag you on the screen all the time. That's how it should be. My password thing doesn't work in this, I don't think. Maybe it does. Like I said, it's been a while since I've used this damn thing. Let's have a browser. So where is... where's the add-ons? Now if it was here, it should have been there. Yeah, I don't think it works on this browser. Yeah. Problem Houston. As if I remember all my passwords. That's why I use a password remembering the form. Should never have timed out anyway. They just made it more complicated. Yeah, I'm not sure how I'm going to get around that. Oh well. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. I can log into this one. Probably. What was I using? Plane fighter, wasn't it? I forgot to mute the bedroom one. I think someone's in the toilet. So you can hear it in here. Yeah. You don't hear anyone peeing and farting. See, yeah, I got ad blocker on this one. Why doesn't it not get rid of on the other one? I suppose I could use that then. But it hasn't got all the tabs. Let's see. Oh, I suppose we only need Plane Fighter tonight. I'll just close that sucker down and figure out the problem next time. Although, technically you should be able to get rid of the ads on that. Fighter. Welcome back. Yeah, right. You log me out, you shitheads. Should always remember. Yeah, look. Ads. Should be able to get rid of those. There we go. Right, did it? Oh well. I think I did actually buy a license, didn't I? Pretty sure I did. It doesn't time out all the time then. Okay. So there's a few planes about. Let's zoom over to where I am. Looks like it's got big planes over top of us. So I'm around about here, so that's looking north. So they're a bit too far away. Once they're about here, we'll be able to see them and hear them. Sometimes what they do is they come this way, rotate, and then head back to the airport on a holding pattern. But you normally get a lot of planes passing over from the South Island, going this way. So, has it removed it on this one? Probably. Reload. See, this is what's good about this browser. It allows you to have 4 different web pages open. This used to be... Let's see. Camera out the back. Well, that should still work, shouldn't it? That's looking at the other lounge window to the south. So if you had 3 cameras, but why is it not working? What was that noise I just heard? That should be the other camera when it's set up, and that should be where the moon, sun, and satellites are. And you can see there's quite a few. So, and they're all Starlink. Well, it's getting more and more crowded. So I don't know why Gabber doesn't see that many where he is, because they're all over above us. But I won't be able to see any of those. So yeah, could do it that way, but I will time out the planes. Let's see. Close. On one of these. Here we go. There's a little 2-engine plane. Auckland to Christchurch. I'm not sure if I can hear it or not. I wonder if the cloud will break up. Starting to look a wee bit more less dark out there, letting some of the blue sky through. So you can see the house next door. It's got a satellite dish. Lightning strike post, is it? I heard something then. I thought we got sound. Right. Oop, I got that up on the screen still. Hey, countryman, this rivet joint's been flying over Iraq airspace for 2 weeks. Check the link I sent. lot of chemicals. What are you talking about? There's no chemicals here. Like I said, we might be able to see some plane lights if we're lucky. So, probably got too much running now. Let me just see if I can log in though. This one's got the password thing, I think. Sign in with Gmail. Choose your account. See, I don't get that when I use the other one. I'll just bring it over here just in case it does something stupid. Confirm you want to sign in. Confirm. What's it doing? Hey, it worked. Yeah, it's got my logo. I know I had a year, but how much is left I don't know. When did I buy it? That's a good question. When did I last do sky watching? August last year, was it? No, it must be probably run out already. I don't know. Well, at least that's working. Oh well, I won't need that for the time being. Why does that not work properly? I have to figure it out. So what we need tonight then, this one. Probably not. Weather. Where's the weather? Next. What we got for weather? Let's have a look. It's looking pretty shit. Moon 3/4 tonight. Yeah. Copy. How do we copy the image? Link on this image address. Copy link we want. Damn it. Where is it on this stupid browser? Alright, puts it up here, does it? Let me just check. Let's copy it. Where's there it is. I'll move it up. I'll be talking to myself a bit here while I figure this damn thing out. Alright. Infrared, that's what we want. Okay. Look at that shitty cloud. I tell you, New Zealand has just always got clouds. Yeah, we want to know what the current one is. That must be it there. What's the date on time on it? 9 PM. That's when I started the streams. Half an hour. Shows you the satellite doesn't pass over every hour, I think it is. It's useless. So we got all that fine cloud over us. Doesn't look like it's going to go away tonight. We'll keep an eye on it. There's all the rain, all the blue stuff. As long as we keep the blue away, that's good too, because we're doing it on the lens. Yeah, so going down again. And why can't we hear any planes? Because they're too damn far away. Gotta be over here, over here. That one looks like it's going around in circles, is it? A silver one. As if we're going to see a silver plane in the sky tonight. There's no way we're going to see that in that cloud cover there unless the lights are on. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm pretty sure we should be getting sound. Let's have a look. Code information. Yep, it's got sound there. Let's see how good the speaker is on this FishEye camera. Yeah, I like the eye effect though. Yeah, I'll have a look at your link in a minute. Now we're all set up and running now. The moon, you might be able to see it through the clouds, but it's that tonight. What else we got? The thing I haven't done is anchor the camera down in case it gets gusty outside as well. Yeah, why can't we see the back camera though? Is it 32? Pretty sure it comes up on the app. It's too dark to see anything now, is it? Better check. How dark is it? Oh yeah, I can start to see now. Yeah, it's gradually getting darker. Let's see. Do we need to amp up the brightness? Might help, I suppose. Camera. It's too bright though, isn't it? Where's brightness? I can't read that. Oh, that one there. Brightness. Oh, look at that. Angry cloud. Yeah, it doesn't sort of show up the house now, you see. It sort of does. See, that looks better. I'll just keep an eye on that one. Yeah, so I need to put some rope on the tripod and anchor it to some concrete blocks outside. Because we do get down the back side of the house. It's 100k winds sometimes when it's definitely northwest. So there's a big tree at the back of that house, and there's the peach tree. I remember the peach tree from last year. So getting quite a wide view here. And that's the other side of the house, and that's the other side of the house. And you can start to see, I think, reflections of the LED lights start to show up now. Yeah, I'll see what happens because I've changed it a wee bit, angled it down a wee bit. Will not be too bad actually. So what can we see here? We should be able to see Dad's messy yard there. It's a bit hard to make it out though. So that's where my bedroom is, there where that bright spot is. Whatever that is, I don't know. Maybe that's the sun, but it shouldn't be that side. Moonlight, maybe. There's a Sony sensor on this one. So there's a shed. Got to sort of unbend the image in your head. There should be a fence run along here, then a shed, little green shed. Of course, now it's dark, you can't see the colours. Looks like it's going to black and white mode though, doesn't it? I thought I had that turned off. So again, I might have to look at the settings. Although we can see a lot better with the black and white mode. We'll just see what happens. You can see here, we can at least see some colours still, even though it's gone a bit red. We can still see yellow bricks, green roof. Can't quite see the green grass now. But there's another shed, same as one around the back here, but bigger. Another green shed. My dad's a wee bit of a hoarder, unfortunately. We got lots to biff out when he dies. Probably need to hire one of those big truck bins to throw it out on. So yeah, I think we're up and running now. Good enough. Sid and Cole, have you ever seen a UFO? No, I haven't seen a UFO, but I've seen aliens. I skipped the UFO and went straight to aliens. Well, I have seen one light years ago, 20 years ago, which I didn't think it was a plane or a satellite because it was moving too fast and in the wrong direction. And before Starlink was around. So yeah, I was trying to work out why we couldn't get the other camera, but it's working fine on the Android, which is kind of weird. Anyway, so that's west, this is east, north and south. And I know the airport's somewhere around here, and that's what you're seeing on the map. We'll just close that down. Stupid browser. Need to configure that sometime. Again. Okay, where's the planes disappeared to? Where did that one go to? What's all this crap here? That plane buggered off. So where has it gone to? Oh, right, it's over the Alps at the moment. Where's it heading to? Australia? Got to check. Melbourne. Yeah, it's going on to Melbourne. No, not quite where Gabber is. He's in New South Wales. He's slightly further up. It gets a bit bumpy over the Alps there sometimes too. You get the updrafts on the mountains, I guess. You think the wings are going to drop off the plane sometimes when they fly over that. Now we'll just have to see what happens. I just want to test it. I might have to step away. I'll just leave it running while I take the dog out. We'll keep it going. Yeah, well, there's a lot of planes before it just started, and now they're all buggered off. I suppose there's more coming though. Let's see. I've got one. Where's that one going to? Another silver one which we won't be able to see. Oh, that's going to Auckland, so it's going to take the straight route over the Alps straight up there probably. And where's that one going? Auckland to Christchurch, so that one's heading down. So that one might go overhead as it goes into a holding pattern, but there's not enough planes around for it to do a UE. Needs a plane coming from down here, but there are none. Always the same when I do a live stream though, isn't it? It's always the same. Where's that one going to? That's way off course. Antarctica, is it? Where's it going to? SCL, where's that? Sydney to San Diego. Huh? So of course. Isn't that in America? That can't be right. That's weird. America's not down that way. Antarctica is. There's another plane there. What's going on? It's going to the same place. Is it going to do a curve? Strange, I've never seen that happen before. America's over that way. Let me just see. Sand. How was it spelled? San Diego. It's got to be America, isn't it? South America? Well, Mexico. Diego. Where is it? Chile. Yeah, South America. Capital, largest city on Chile. Chile's not down that way. Perhaps we're watching a live terror take over. Oh dear. See, they should be flying that way. America is not down there. That's really weird. Let me see. Why won't it scroll out anymore? Is that the maximum? Oh, okay. Antarctica is more this way. Okay. Well, actually, it's quite big, isn't it? You see how much it covers. That's when we get the cold winds coming up from Antarctica towards New Zealand. It gets bitter cold. If the winds... So, yeah, where's it going to? Why has it not got a flight path on there? Must be an option, I'd say. Because it draws where it's from. So it's heading off to Brazil, but still seems to be off course to me. Should be going up here, shouldn't it? No, we'll keep an eye on it. It's got me interested now. Okay, suddenly there seems to be a lot more planes in the sky. Is there? Oh no, just those three. Yeah, I don't normally use a plane finder. I normally use the other one, Flight Radar 24. But this one seems a bit faster. And has less labels and all that sort of stuff to give away your location. Now we'll see what happens to those planes anyway. Must be a reason why they're heading that way. Is it like a tailwind? So it uses less fuel and then it comes up. Kind of weird though. Yeah, probably land when I'm walking the dog. Alright, so Countryman wanted us to look at this link here. Ah, damn, I clicked on it. I was meant to copy and paste it. Now it's opened up the wrong browser. Hasn't stuffed up, has it? Yeah, how can you highlight it without clicking on it then? Don't know. Does that work? Oh yeah. Gotta click on the name. The rivet joints. Why did it sound like someone was outside there? Sound like a breath. Guess we're picking up some EVPs as well. Don't look like anyone's out there. Looks like it's black and white mode though. Yeah, I think we can change that though. Or have a play around a bit later. Yeah, so what was he wanting us to look at? That one? Not sure he wanted us to look at. It looks like it's not current. What did he say? Lots of chemicals in that. You best taking a hot shower. Yeah, he's probably gonna be heading to bed soon. Okay. The rivet joint's been flying over Iraq airspace for 2 weeks now. So what is it? Is it like a spy plane? Is it? Well, it can't be a spy plane because it wouldn't be on the radar thing. Military. Is it called joints? Is it? Where does it say? Yeah, maybe it is currently flying. Oh, right, I just heard a motorbike. Get up the street. Bowen RC 135 rivet joint. I thought he was talking about the rivets in the plane or something. There we go. What's it doing? Okay, it's got a lot of little antennas on it. Yeah, it's got, looks like a radar dome on the back. What does it do? Copyright. More photos. That's nothing to do with it though. Oh, right, he took over planes, that's what they're saying. Okay, so it's got something on the tail there, has it? Some sort of antenna. No little antenna forward facing. Yeah, there. It's got little antennas on top. Yeah, I wonder what it does. And it's got a big radar dish in the nose. And looks like it's got some special section on the side here. It's interesting. Haven't seen anything on our radar like that. Yeah, it's pretty boring in the sky tonight. Yeah, looks like we've got a droplet of water on this lens there. Damn it. It's not going to rain now, is it? Yeah, looks like it could be a water droplet. That could be a reflection of the infrared LEDs on it, of a water droplet. Oh, wrong button. There we go. Looks like you get the reflection of the LEDs. Looks like someone's got a light in the sunroom on. Again, you might see plane come here with the lights on. So that's colour night vision anyway. And I wonder what it looked like if I turn it off on that one. That's if I can. Some cameras don't allow you to. Put it over this way a bit. I don't know if anyone wants to join me on voice or not. And gotta minimize that. There we go. Looks like it might be slowly turning. So yeah, I need to find out about that. What does it do? No states. Looks like it's flying back and forth between UK, is it? Rivet. See what I can find out about it. Huh. That's not what we wanted. Damn thing. Just wanted the tag. Coffee. There we go. Here we go. What's it saying? Dedicated electronic surveillance. So it is a spy plane. And why is it flying over Iraq and not being hidden? Yeah, it's got another radar at the back here. Communications. Yeah, right. Electronic surveillance that can be employed in all theatres of strategy. Sensors soak up electronic emissions from communications, radar and other systems. So they're listening to telephones. Doesn't say what all the electronic stuff that's got on it. Looks like it's got about 50 things hanging off it. Based at UK. UK. That's what it's up to. I don't need that one now. So, looks like it's rotating above. Whereabouts that is on the map. Madden. These other place names I don't know. Let's see. Well, there's Egypt over here. Turkey. Yeah. So they're watching Iraqis, Al Qaeda. It looks for it. Must be something going down. I didn't see the news tonight. I don't know if there's anything going on in Iraq at the moment. But Countryman said that one's been flying around for a couple of weeks now. Or what's the Iraqi? You never get the truth from searching though. Iraqi. US weekend events. I don't know. What would be the keyword? Today. Probably that would have it. Timeline. Yeah, I don't follow all that. And probably not allowed to talk about it anyway, are we? Gotta be careful what you say online, especially live shows. Yeah, I don't know, not heard about anything about that. I don't really follow it too much. Hey, GabberBeast. I'll stick up confusion for Swiss sticker. Side of the Jewish. I don't know. I haven't been following that, and it's not the sort of thing we can talk about. What's happening in Iraq at the moment, though? With that spike plane circling above. Oh, you can see some rain come down. There we go. So maybe I can't take the dog out. So that is a water droplet on the lens. Oh, what was that just flipped by then? Was that rain going that way? Oh. It's all starting to happen now. Oh, no, it's bugs coming out. There's your sky rods, guys. Like I said, I'm probably going to need to maybe try colour mode instead of infrared, because it always shows up those little damn little bugs. No wonder I get bitten when I walk the dog, though. And Countryman, he reckons he doesn't get bugs on his camera like that. I suppose if you have high frame rate, though, so obviously long exposure happening there. Free for all. Pushing up the bandwidth now. Okay, so it's up and running. So yeah, we're just testing out remote sky watching. Two ends of the house. The colour one looks good. There's enough ambient light out there still. We don't see the rain or the bugs on that one because it's not infrared, I guess. Although I would have thought it mixed in some infrared with the colour. Is Gabber gone again? I don't know. Let me see if I can unblock this nose. It's terrible. Having to breathe and talk through your nose at the same time. It's like torture. Oh. Guess Gabber went. Oh no, here he is. Oh. Are you there? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Because I wasn't sure because something went crazy in my windows. So you see little drips of rain coming down?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, I can hear you. Is it everything sound alright like normal? Because I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I can't share my camera on Discord and app at the same time.
What you sharing on Discord?
I was sharing my camera on Discord, but then Jitsi
Who
doesn't
with?
like it.
Who are you sharing
My
it to
girlfriend
though?
in China.
Oh, right.
Girlfriend in China.
Well,
It's your FishEye camera.
Maybe you haven't got enough bandwidth. Yeah, so
I know I'm getting yelled at.
yeah, so this is my camera I've set up hopefully permanently, but I'm going to have to anchor it down with rope because we do get winds here. But yeah, it looks like it's gone to, once the light faded, it went to black and white, and I think I should be able to turn that off because it's the same type of camera as the kitchen.
Until the sun comes up in the morning and burns the camera out.
Yeah, I don't know. Should be clever enough not to though. Right. But I could program it so it can we turn it off? I think you can, can't you? Could say turn it off before sun comes up.
What if you miss a daytime UFO then?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just have to test it. So it'd be $70 in the trash can otherwise. Well, you think that they would make sure a bright light doesn't sort of... Oh, there's a dog. There's a Charlie Roo. He's out the back looking for hedgehogs, little shit. He just won't leave hedgehogs alone. And if he tries to, he always dives at it, and they're all prickles, right? And he ends up with a sore mouth. And when he doesn't eat, we think he's sick because of the tumours. But it's because he's got a sore damn mouth from going after hedgehogs.
Seeing what's happening in Iraq.
Yeah, Countryman gave us some links to look at, and
China's locked down six cities.
yeah, but this is in Iraq, and this is, he reckons it's been happening for a couple of weeks now. This plane's been circling above, which is a spy plane, and it's full of radar and also sniffs communications of. Yeah, it decodes communications from satellite phones and all that sort of stuff. By the looks of it, yeah, it's disappeared off the map. I'm not sure where it's gone, but it was flying around here at some stage. I'll just reload it.
Yeah.
See if that brings it back up. There's a lot of other planes here now. So is it that one? Is it Ukraine? So is it flying over Iraq or Ukraine? It could be Ukraine that they're monitoring then.
It's a Russian plane, IL.
Here we go. There it is, yeah.
That one there. United States military type R-135, Boeing RC-135.
Yeah, I guess it's doing loopy-de-loops over that area there. But is that Ukraine?
That's like a surveillance plane. US
it
surveillance.
Is. That's what he's saying. The surveillance plane's been monitoring communications. It's got radar on it.
That'll be full of millions and millions of dollars of high-tech surveillance.
Yeah, it's got a big radar on the front of it, big radar on the back end of it. It's got some special cabin hole
Iraq must be
here.
doing something naughty because they're trying to figure out what they're doing. Their surveillance.
But is it Iraq? Because the maps and gibberish other language. How do we get rid of all the other planes now? Now, when he gave me the link, that wasn't there.
Zoom out.
Yeah, right.
There it is there. There's the Suez Canal.
Yeah,
Let me pull up a map.
yeah. Is it monitoring
Map of
Ukraine or Iraq? Iraq.
Middle
though?
East. Saudi Arabia. Now that's Iraq there. To the left of Iraq is... That's Iraq there. That's Iraq there. There. That's Iraq there. That little triangle. That whole blue... Where it's flying is like it's flying through the middle of Iraq. That's Iraq.
Now, where's Ukraine then?
Ukraine's like far away. It's like... Forget about Ukraine. It's not even near there.
Well, I just clicked on the plane. It said it was coming from Ukraine.
Ukraine's north of that, across the Black Sea. No, you just put
Look
aeroplanes
at all
everywhere.
those damn planes there, though. That's just crazy, isn't it? All at different altitudes. Looks like it's a disaster waiting to happen, doesn't it? That's just crazy.
Why did you load all the planes for?
That's just crazy amount of planes in the sky. I'm not sure you turn them off. What's that? I only show the U2. And what's it? Other military planes, is it? Only showed the U2. Okay, so what have we got now?
U2, the U2 spy plane. You know the U2 spy plane?
Yeah, I know what it but
What was it?
seems like a funny option to have. Reset
Why would
map.
the U2 be on there? It's supposed to be a spy plane.
Is that a U2? What can I click on it? Is that a spy plane? It does say military, and it's China. What are they up to?
It's like a cargo plane. You don't know what they put inside the cargo planes.
There's
They say it's a
Turkey.
cargo plane. There's Turkey. You see the Black Sea? You see the Black Sea above Turkey?
So these are all military planes that are not hiding.
You asked where the Ukraine is. It's to the right of Romania. See Romania there?
No. There.
Yeah. To the right of... See to the right of Romania?
Italy.
Ukraine.
There's a lot of military planes, isn't there?
A lot
Belgium.
of militaries.
A lot of jet fighters.
Well, they're training. They're doing missions. They're chasing UFOs. They're doing stuff.
They're trouble spots. Look at that thing. Spain. That looks like a death trap waiting to happen. And there's another one. Oh, that's the rivet one that we were looking at before, wasn't it? 13W. So where has it gone to now? It wasn't up there, was it? No. Here's
You're up in Europe. You got to go south. South. You're in Europe. Go south. South underneath the Black Sea. That's the Black Sea. You got to go underneath it. There's Greece. There's Italy. You know where Greece and Italy is? It says there, lava, Greece.
I can't see that. My eyes are no good.
It's next to a red aeroplane. It says Alava. That means Greece.
So
There it is
the
there.
one we were looking at was that
There.
one there, was it?
Underneath
No,
the purple aeroplane.
Wasn't that one? Croatia. A 135U combat. That looks like a spy plane. Lockheed Martin C-30J. What's that? Transport. Oh, there it is there. So it's over Romania. It looks like it's heading towards Ukraine, isn't it? Or Russia. Russia's above there, isn't it? Well,
Where did it come from?
well,
Did it fly out of Crete? Looks like it flew out of Crete.
it's stationed at UK, so maybe it's flying back to UK to refuel. So it must have flown over here.
The flight path says it comes out of Crete. I don't know. You're not zoomed in.
It was down here before, wasn't it? So it's flown over here. So flies out of UK. RF, they said, the United Kingdom, right? Flies out of UK, so it must do a round trip and then go back to UK. So, what are they watching? Al-Qaeda and Ukraine and Russia, maybe.
Iraq doing nuclear stuff.
It's a bit far away from Russia, though.
They're always in trouble. They're always in trouble for enriching uranium.
Wasn't
making
Ukraine
drones
here?
and sending them to Russia.
That's Ukraine here, isn't it? It was right next to Russia, wasn't it? How come it don't say Ukraine there, though? Need a map with proper labels on it. And let's see. Let's get a proper map up. This is meant to be Sky Watching New Zealand. We're looking at other things now. Yeah, because of what's it? Ukraine. There you go. Romania. So it is that one just to the right, right above. So it is that one. I was just seeing what's going down in Iraq at the moment for them to have a spy plane flying. But obviously they fly around.
Iraq's always doing the wrong thing.
So they're over Iraq here. So they went from UK over Iraq, did a UE, then flew back over towards Romania next to Ukraine. They might be stationed in Romania, maybe, I guess. They would have a UK base there, wouldn't they? Yeah, it's interesting though, seeing what's going on. Countryman's always looking at the military planes on this site here.
Very interesting.
Yeah, Globe ABS Exchange. There's only one that does military planes like this, I guess. Turn them off. Back to every plane. There's a lot of planes up there. Anyway. We've lost it now, have we? It was just, is it done a circular again? Here it is there, is it? Is that the one? Yeah, it is, isn't it? That's the one. Looks like it's doing a circular thing between Ukraine. So that one there, whatever that is, that word is Ukraine. So that's Ukraine territory. And it's going to fly back down to Iraq and over Turkey and fly around there. Keep an eye on that trouble spot there. Anyway, I was looking at my flight radar, this one down here, it's meant to be going to Brazil. And it seems way off course to me. Oh, has it timed out again? I don't know, what's happening? It's going slow. It's going to San Diego, which I thought was in America, South America, but yeah, that's where it's going. I thought it was heading down to Antarctica, because that's slightly down further here, but no, it's not. But I was actually looking for any planes flying over so we can just see if it lights up the clouds. But unlike Australia, we don't have much happening in New Zealand. It's all up in Auckland where all the planes are. But down in Christchurch it's very quiet. Now we've got one, but it's too far away. And where's that heading? A black plane. Is it we're going to see that against a white cloud? Of course we will. If it's still painted like that. And we should be able to hear it too.
All Blacks. All Blacks.
Yeah, so it looks like it's coming from over this direction here. And I don't see. It's going to be above all that rain cloud, I guess. But I got the maximum volume on here. But there's just no activity tonight to test out the camera. Zero people watching. Okay, we've just been hit by a porn bot again. We just love porn. No.
There's a bot army spamming the
Yeah, looks like it.
the internet.
You think they'd have a way to know whether it's a bot and not a person though, wouldn't you, Google?
They're all bots.
I forgot to post up my side comment anyway. I suppose I should do that. Where's my thing? There it is. So today is testing out a waterproof camera. So it's meant to be, what is that, IP68? Yeah, totally waterproof. Is that coming up?
Here we go. I found an article that you might find interesting. I'll post it in the chat. It has to do with this is Iran, but Israel and US holds aerial drills simulating attack on Iran nuclear sites.
Well, that plane's way too far away. It's definitely getting more dark now.
The drill was
and
taken Tuesday until Thursday over the Mediterranean Sea in Israel. Maybe that has something to do with the nuclear attack drills.
Yeah. Let's just post up this. Oh, my nose is, the nasal spray's sort of working. Yeah, I thought there might be more people from UK join us. What time is it over there at the moment? About right, 9:30 in the morning. Probably working, I guess. I don't know. Most people want to join between 10 PM their time and 3 in the morning Unfortunately, that means early morning for me to be 10 p.m. But I'll probably be able to do that on the weekend. Well, you can see I've been busy anyway. It's amazing how many hours I spent trying to get that camera to work on Wi-Fi. It wasn't saving the settings. It worked perfectly fine on a LAN cable though. What do you want me to look at? Is it safe for a live stream?
Just a news site.
That stupid thing. Where's... Yes. That side. Israel, US hold aerial drill simulating attack on Iran nuclear. So you reckon it might be related to that?
Well, Iran's next door, and they've spent a week there conducting aerial drills simulating an attack. So, like,
communications.
Could be part of the attack.
Yeah.
The attack jets. They need the radar jets to like scan ahead for them. You know what I mean?
Iraq, but that's next door to Iran, isn't it? So
Iraq's next door to Iran. They said they were conducting the drills in the Mediterranean Sea and at Israel, which is next door again.
Where's Iraq here? Afghanistan. Turkey? What's that place there? That's Iran, isn't it? There. Is that Iran? Turkish. I'll just go out a bit. Okay, that's India. Russia.
Mass protests in Beijing. Chinese
China?
people are throwing all these metal fences at the police. Going crazy in China.
We was
Don't like being locked down.
Closed it down. Let's have a look on a proper map. That's properly labelled. Because that one's shit labelled. Where's Iran? Oh no, it's a fair distance away, isn't it? Oh no, there it is. Iran, so yeah.
Oh.
It's right next door to Iraq. Yeah, it is. There you go. Afghanistan.
Well, they had the
Pakistan.
Iran-Iraq war in the 80s. Next door.
Yeah,
Iraq,
right
Iran, there, next door.
And we've got Egypt.
They're doing the drills in the Mediterranean Sea and in Israel, which is next door to Iraq.
Yeah, Israel. Turkey. Syria.
Could be just part. That plane could be just part of the nuclear testing skills. Testing a nuclear attack on Iran.
Yeah. So where's it got to now? There, is it?
I don't see any other news about Iraq.
There it is. Where's it heading down to now? Iran, isn't it? Iran. Flying. Turkey, Iran, and it's right underneath. Turkey. Saudi Arabia is over now. Okay, it's not over Iran. Saudi Arabia. But Iran is next door, isn't it? Saudi Arabia, across the sea, Iran. I tell you what, that map is really sucky. And there's it. Alright, there you go, look. It's hidden right over near Iran, look. Iraq, Turkey, Ukraine, so it's going back and forth all those areas. Yeah, I wonder what information they sift from it though. Be interested in all your phone calls, cell phones, satellite phones. Anyway, close that down. Get some more CPU. The rivet joint. Whereabouts has that landed? Because that does look very deserty. Could that be Saudi Arabia? Exercise red flag 2017. So what they call the new one? I wonder what they call the code name on this one. Did they say? Mock mission to take out Iran nuclear sites. So if it's a mock mission, then they're obviously planning to do it, isn't it?
Practice run until they do it for real.
Yeah, I wonder what mission name it's got. They normally have a code name, don't they?
I'm not going to give you the code name.
There's your Chinese girl gone.
I don't know, she yelled at me because I turned the camera off because it wouldn't stream on Discord and to the Jiu-Jitsu.
Well, I can normally stream on both, I think. But yeah, I got maximum.
It won't allow it. It doesn't pick it up because Discord's using it. Because Discord's using it.
But if you use Minicam, you can.
I don't have Minicam.
You can just attach a virtual cam to things. You can even create another virtual camera, basically. I think it allows you to make 2 drivers. Never tried it though. Oh, I've done that now.
I don't see any other news about Iraq. That's the only thing I found that's closest to it. I've gone back like a week.
Yeah. Yo. I'll probably have to take the dog out. I'll be back in a minute, probably. Yo, anyone? Oh, there. I know it doesn't look like the cloud cover's gonna break away anytime soon. You must have a big cloud over you too, have you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a big cloud last time I looked.
There's all the rain. Look at that. Out to sea there and there. But yeah. And of course this is only updated at 9 PM, damn thing. I wonder if we can get it to update again. I think it's every hour. You can see the rain coming across. Look at that one, really dense. Red and yellow. And there you go.
Big cloud over here. There's a huge cloud over the entire southeast coast.
Right, it has updated 10 PM, yeah. Alright, the cloud's sort of broken up though. Yeah, it's kind of fine cloud here at the moment though.
This one's a thick cloud.
It's a thin cloud. Here's the thick cloud up in the south here.
It goes all the way down to Victoria, and then it goes all the way out to the sea, like it goes halfway to New Zealand or something. There's New Zealand, goes a quarter of the way to New Zealand. No, it keeps going. The cloud gets bigger and bigger. The cloud almost goes all the way to New Zealand.
Yeah, I was hoping to have some planes that we could have a look at.
Cloud. It's a pretty big cloud. You should look at Antarctica. The cloud's even bigger in Antarctica. Holy moly.
I wonder if I can change that to color mode. I can use the smartphone to do it without stuffing it up. I normally use the browser configuration thing. Alright, complicated. See, that kind of looks like yeah, it's pretty, no real gaps in it at the moment, is there, by the looks of it. You can start to see the pixels though when we're zooming in here. Yeah, it looks like it's got a water droplet. Need like a windscreen wiper on the camera. It's only a little tiny lens.
1080p? That's an 1080p camera?
It's going to be 5 megapixels. What's it reckon on the string though? Maybe it's using the wrong string, I don't know. Shouldn't be though. 704 by 76 buffer. See, that's not 5 megapixels, is it?
No. Maybe the recording channel is only 704 by 576 in your DVR recorder.
Let me just play around with that. Open up string. I think it should be strings 1, but maybe it's string 0. Okay, that looks a bit sharper. Okay, that looks better. So maybe I had the wrong string then, because normally they have 2 strings. One is the highest rate and the other one is lower rate. And what's that say now? So that means I have to change it in the shortcut. Okay. So that might be on a lower bit rate too, that one. Because I've got string 1 on that one too, I think. Coder information, what's it say now? Oh, there you go. 2.5K. So that's 5 megapixels, isn't it? 2000 times 2.5. That makes it up to 5, you see. So yeah, there we go. I've got the better quality. 12 frames per second. But is it? That's probably why we were seeing the rain streak then, because it's not really high bit rate. And you can see the numbers clicking over there quite fast. Considering it's Wi-Fi, going through a window, the router is like 2 meters away from it. So going through
You're recording through a window.
Going through a double glazed window, and
You told me about recording through windows and not to do it. Why are you doing it?
No, it's outside, but it's getting the radio signal to the router 2 meters away through a brick wall and double glazing, so it's pretty good. So maybe that's on the wrong one too. But yeah, that one doesn't matter too much. I'll have a play around with it some other time. Alright. What did I just saw something there? What was that? Was it a bug? I just saw it there as well. Is it water droplet? Trying to work out what that there is. Looks like the shed's there. Yeah. So it looks like Dad stacked something next to it. I don't know what it is. So what's he got there? Looks like it's got writing on it. He's got something stacked next to the shed. And he's got beehives, but they're just out of view. Top of the fence, so the beehives are down here. Yeah, I don't know what he's got here. Could be stacks of wood, I guess. So he's got beehives and bits and pieces of building for him outside. Yeah, it looks like the cloud's getting worse then, isn't it? And it's got definitely a water droplet here that hasn't gone away. But it's quite an interesting fish eye. I'm not sure what you call it though. I should try and probably find a picture of it. Let's see if we can find the picture of it. Yeah, I thought we'd have some planes flying back and forth. It is Friday. You think there'd be something happening. FishEye camera, AliExpress, see if I can find it. It is a bit like that one. Let's see, do we get images? I'm not seeing it. It's as big as my hand, and its lens is as big as my thumb now, so it's not too small. Oh, here it is. That's what I got. 4K now. Mine's only a thing. I only went up to 5. And
as soon as you buy one, they sell a 4K one.
Hang on, but that's probably fake advertising probably. $70. It's gone down in price too. There we go. Yeah, that looks a bit like mine, but mine doesn't make it. No, I suppose it does. It sort of clips it off top and bottom. Sony 4K sensor, but I think it might be false advertising. I bet it's not though. So what do you got here? Non-Sony. That's kind of
Garbage
strange.
if it's non-Sony. That'll be garbage at night time if it's non-Sony.
Sony 12 watts.
You want the Sony sensor.
So why doesn't it say? I suppose he's only selling 8K ones, 4K ones, 8 megapixels. So 5 megapixel is 2.5K. So you need an 8 megapixel to get 4K. So maybe I'll upgrade it at some stage then. Next year. Oh, but what I was going to do is I was going to put that in the hallway because it's got proper support. It's got FTP and ONVIF with audio, and it's got proper it's got that net services that a lot of these MVRs need, that allows it full control over the camera. So what's it saying there? Web login. Yeah, I do want that. What they're using there for theirs. So the MVR.
It's the web login.
Ah, it's on their web page. It just shows the Chinese could have complete control of your camera. See, that's what I don't like about it.
The government, the CCP has a backdoor to that program, so like they can see whatever you see.
So I should better change it to color. But yeah, that's the camera I'm using, but I got a 5K one. What'd they call it though? Night color, night vision. It should be. Let's go back. Oh, was it to search? See, a lot of people selling it 2 megapixel. That won't be very good. Where's the 5 one?
Old stock.
Yeah, I reckon 4K. Mind you, the problem with Chinese, they say 2.5K is 4K, and it's not. So I reckon they're lying. Here's the one, 5 megapixel. Have to click on there. Okay. So it's probably the one I bought, probably. Yeah, that one. It's got a different selection here now. Gives you the option of adding in a card. I'm not sure if I did add a card in this one. Probably did actually, because I was gonna put it in the hallway. Yeah, it's kind of a funny looking one, isn't it? It's got these 3 big lights on the outside, and it's got one little one down here. But it seems to work alright. You've seen the kitchen one. Sort of makes it more pinky at night time. Yeah, what's that price? That's 70 plus shipping. So I probably got no card plus shipping. What's the shipping? $5 there. There's $70 almost. Plus you got to add GST on, which is get stuff tax. And we always get screwed with tax in New Zealand. Americans don't have that. They don't have. You don't. Oh, do you have GST? Did Australia introduce it?
Yeah, they did GST decades ago.
Yeah, same time as New Zealand probably. Bastards, didn't
Decades
they?
ago.
How much is your percentage? Because they said they weren't going to put it up, and what happens? Another 3 years passes, they put it up another 3%.
I think it started at 20. I think it started at 20%. I think it's 25% now.
You're kidding?
It's calculated. It's calculated when you buy something, so it's already calculated in your receipt.
I think it's
buy
only,
something, you're paying GST.
I think it started at 12 and now it's 15 in New Zealand. You're taxed to death in these countries, aren't we?
Taxed to death. The price of food goes up. Cigarettes goes up. Alcohol goes up. Food goes up. Electricity goes up. Everything goes up, but the wages don't go up.
So this one has the Wi-Fi chip inserted. You can get the cheaper ones that are just cable only. See, without the. See, look. Don't know if that's 5 megapixels or not. 37, but they haven't got.
How do you waterproof it if it's cable only?
It's all insealed.
If it's cable only, it's tricky to waterproof. You got to wrap all the connectors in electrical tape so no water can leak through.
Once you connect them, it's pretty well waterproof.
Yeah, but if you've got a connector out there and the connector plugs in, there's gaps everywhere. That has to be blocked up. You either have to get a silicon gun and seal it up with silicon glue, then you can't never unplug it.
Not into the back of the camera. There's actually on a long cable. I don't know if it shows you or not. It's got a little cable hanging off it. Goes into the back.
Some of them do. The cheaper ones don't.
Not sure if it shows you or not. Doesn't show it properly, I don't think. Doesn't show the cable. No, it doesn't show the cable. Let's see if they've got a video. It does. 2 megapixel, 5 megapixel. So when we had it on the other stream, that was 2 megapixel. So you get 2 strings. One is 2 megapixel, the other one's 5. Motion detector, SD card. Don't think it's got SD card in it, but I'm not sure now. Yeah, see, 2.5K. That's what we got going on VLC at the moment. And it goes down to 0.5 luminosity.
0.5 lux.
Yeah. Oh, is that different, is it? Lux.
You can get Sony cameras without LEDs that go up to 0.001 lux without LEDs.
Yeah.
Sony Starlight cameras, they're like really good.
Well, this is meant to be a Starlight one. So I'm not too sure. Waterproof, there you go. Power of that Wi-Fi cable. Is it going to show us with the cable? See, the thing is, you can see it's quite chunky to hang it from the ceiling. You got no power supply unless you draw a hole through the roof. So what I was going to do is I was going to use one of the Edison light bulbs, screw in adapter for power, and plug in the power adapter into that, and tape it up so it doesn't fall out, and power it that way. And I was going to glue that onto the power thing, but in the end I decided no, I'll just use it for. So it's not full FishEye 360. It's maybe because it's not 4K. It's not 4K. It's widescreen. Yeah, it's not showing the cable in any of these images, which is kind of stupid. So you can see the cable. None of the images have got. It's just really bad advertising. Yeah, I don't think that's the one I bought it off. Because the one I bought off definitely had the cable showing. It's kind of stupid not showing you the product properly with the cable. Well, it doesn't make any sense to me why they would do that. let's see if we can find some other images.
Selling watermelons in Australia now for $30 a watermelon.
$30. Go on with you. I used to buy them for $3 in Brisbane.
It costs $10 for a quarter piece of watermelon right now.
Go on with you. Australians gone to the dogs in 30 years since I've been there. Everyone's ripping you off there now by the sounds of it. Is it because you're up a mountain? Maybe if you're in Brisbane it'd be cheaper.
All of Australia.
This one's got the cable showing, I think. Let's have a look.
They said, because of the rain or something, the weather, the watermelon season's bad, so they've got to charge $30 a watermelon.
We can't get carrots in New Zealand. Can't get carrots. None of the shops have got carrots. And they reckon it's because the ground's got too wet that they can't dig them up yet. Strange, isn't it? And I can't have any juice without carrots. Where's it gone? It was a picture. Here it is.
A couple months ago, they were selling lettuce for $12 a lettuce. One thing of lettuce, $12.
Yeah, it's got one image of the plugs, and it's not the right one. Mine's got a LAN cable and a power connector, and also a reset button. It's got 3. That looks like an older model or something. Yeah, it's funny how you can't find images of it. I'll probably have to take a picture of it myself. Here we go. So there's a cable that comes out the back. It's got a grommet around it, and it's got some RF filter there. But mine's got 3 cables. One is like a pop-off lid, and you can push the reset button to reset it instead of disconnecting the power. And then it's got one for LAN connector if you want to do by cable as well instead of using the Wi-Fi. And the other one is obviously DC 12 volts going in. But still not really good pictures. That one's got black cable, mine's white. Anyway, I better take the dog out. I'll be back in a minute. You can just talk to anyone in the side chat. Oh, there is no one. And what, we got a plane coming? Is it heading our way? I have to. Oh, it's a little buzz bomb. Looks like it's doing some night flight training. Haven't heard that one in the sky though. So I got the volume up here. I should be able to hear it. Still ticking over? Yep, still ticking over nicely. I better see if it's rain. I can't see rain near though. But yeah, this is that reflection from my bedroom window maybe? Or even though I got curtains up. Is it that sensitive to light? Maybe it's coming out the very top of the curtain. It's creating this lens flare. Yeah, I don't know. I have to see what it's like in the daytime again. I'll probably do another test stream. Maybe tomorrow, who knows. During the day. Maybe more people will pop on then. We'll leave it on full screen and I'll be back in a minute. Let's see. I'll just go and check about the dog. Right. Are you still there? It's back from the walk. Oh, just saw something go across the sky then. Did you see anything? Can't see a single star, can't even see the moon outside. So I'm going to have to try it again tomorrow, I think. But yeah, saw some bugs with it. Let's see if I can play around with the colour thing.
Missed the UFO flying past.
Yeah, there's a streak of something going across the screen.
Probably a bug.
Yeah, probably.
Like
But
2314. Like
it's quite cold outside though for bugs, so kind of weird. But yeah, the bugs do show up on infrared. I'm just going to see if I can change it. I'll have to use Internet Explorer to do it. Chinese software is always based on Internet Explorer. China is a wee bit backwards, I think. What is it gonna? Internet Explorer just pumps up the CPU level like crazy.
Internet Explorer is not supported by Microsoft anymore.
No, but they've imported some of the functions into Edge. It pops up now and says you can now use Edge, which is equally slow. But I know it works alright. Internet thing connects into my MBR. It's coming up. Tends to show all the cameras though. There's a lot going on at the moment. Only 3 come up for some reason. It's pretty crappy software, it really is. I know more have just popped up. So that one, how do I configure it? Camera 8 it's called. Yeah, 2 cameras not showing up. Too much going on. Sure, I clicked on it. It's all the spyware the Chinese added. Oh, what was that? Skyrod just went past.
Your VLC shows your password.
Hey? Where?
The password in the bottom of the VLC.
Doesn't really matter. It's only to the camera land side. What is it? Is it on VLC? Where's it showing the password? Oh.
RTSP .//192.168.1.1.6 .554 user equals admin _ password equals something.
Yeah, but that shouldn't be there, should it?
I just noticed it just then. You just told everyone your password.
That's all screwing up. CPU's maxed out.
Cores.
Yeah, not enough cores. That's because I started that Internet Explorer. Something happened there. Separated. I'm stupid. Separated the tab. Yeah, it has. I didn't even see that. What's in the status bar? How'd you get rid of it in the status bar then? That's stupid. Fucking stupid. You know, if you're doing a stream, you think it would automatically be clever enough not to show that. Anyway, that's why we troubleshoot things. You know, they put that, what was playing in 3 different places. Crazy. I thought I got rid of them all, but I didn't actually notice it on the fine print. Got a feeling that password is wrong anyway. I think it might be an old password. Yeah.
What are they going to do with the password? Have a look at Charlie Roo scratching his bum out the backyard?
Pretty much. Yeah, I don't think that's not the main password. That's not the password of the camera.
You could probably point that so it's not shining at the light.
What light? There is no light.
Top left hand corner. There's a big light at the top left hand corner.
Don't know where that light's from. It's totally black outside. Got the curtains pulled. I don't know what that light is.
Shining off a window.
Yeah, it could be infrared, I suppose. One of those big round lights on out the room, bouncing back. It's not too bad though. Let's see. How can I change the camera parameters? Here we go. Let's see if it's going to work. See if I can change it to color mode. I'm sure I clicked on it. Thinking about it. Come on. Yeah, we want camera 8. Yeah, that password isn't the correct one for it. It's kind of strange why it's still working. Maybe it doesn't need the password then. Good way to fool people, I guess. Okay, what's it set to? Set to star IR.
It doesn't matter. China's got a backdoor to all your cameras anyway.
Let's go to full color, see what happens. Yeah. Unless I block the Wang side of things. But it is handy, I suppose. That you can access it anywhere with the app. Like if you get a security alert, you can then check your camera, see who's there. Let's see if this happens. Works. Full color. Hasn't changed it yet. Here we go. Doesn't look like colour though, does it? It's got rid of the reflection, so now we can see where there are things. It is the light at the top of the curtains, isn't it? And of course now I've got said the configuration finally saved. I got that turned on to boost up the brightness. And let's just turn that off. Here we go. So that's got to be low light. Still looks a bit washed out.
It would be better with starlight and moonlight. That would pick it up.
Yeah, you can't even see the
Cloudy.
moon. You can't even see the moon with your eyes, right?
Like
But
night vision
definitely-
cameras don't work under clouds. You can't see nothing. It needs starlight.
Did I save it? I'll just check that. Did turn it off, didn't I? Yeah, it's still ticked on. Over there, did it double click? Close. Yeah, let's have a look at it now. Yeah, that looks a bit better. But it's not colour. It's going to be full colour, so I don't think there's enough light out there for the moon or anything.
It's overcast. You can't see nothing. There's no light.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to have to do it tomorrow. What's going on now? We got a shaky. I think the CPU is struggling. But there are some other adjustments I can do. But yeah. What was the other one? Automatic, I think. Let's have a look again. But that's at least showing us LED light above the curtain rail there now. And we shouldn't be able to see bugs now though. Let's see, what's the other options? Full color, star IR, which is what I had it
That's all
set
white.
to. That's black and white,
White's
and
got-
then it's got black and white. So I would have thought star IR was the one to use, but yeah. It's got other settings there though. I might have to check that when I'm not doing streams though. See if I can improve. Oh, so that's the problem. I'll have to do it myself when I'm not live streaming, so I've got more CPU. Let's see. Where's the exposure automatic? I need to set it the same as the kitchen really, but there is a lot of light from other sources there. It would be good if we caught like a comet or something just go overhead. I'll compare it to the
nothing with
kitchen.
them clouds.
Yeah, it might be different if we had a 3/4 moon out there illuminating the things. But it should be no different than the other one. I suppose that's got it turned on. It's now got picking up the mic. See, that should be the same. There seems to be more light out that side. But then again, we've got inside a window.
That's the 8 megapixel one.
No, it's 2.5 still, but another maker camera. And it doesn't allow me to turn these damn LEDs off. I have to open it up and pull it off the circuit board. Then you won't get that reflection there. There was some mist outside too, so There could be some mist. That's why it looks a bit hazy, right? But yeah, it's not going to see any planes.
Well, I got to get going. I got to cook dinner. Meat defrost.
Yeah, I'll probably wrap up. Oh yeah, at
No
least
worries.
the status line's not
Good luck
showing
with the
now.
cameras.
Yeah.
Good. I'll talk to you
Yeah,
later,
wait
mate.
till I
See
get-
everybody.
Wait till I get up the other camera I was working on at the same time and have those side by side.
Alright.
You need to get one like this though. This is what I'm saying, because you can see all compass points here, and it's pretty wide screen there. So I got south, looking south, north, west, and east, looking over this way, and the
We'll have to see
airport's
when,
over.
when the stars are up. Can we see anything?
Yeah, if I turned on the back door light, that would probably illuminate that outside. But
Don't
yeah,
wanna see that.
we'll play again tomorrow, probably in the afternoon. See how we go.
See you, mate.
Yeah, see you, mate. And it's coming up to midnight anyway. It was a good test run. Yeah, but that password is wrong, so I'm not so sure why it's working. I suspect that it works regardless whether you supply a password or not. By the looks of it, then, if you're just receiving video, that's kind of strange though. It doesn't make any sense. I'm going to wrap up now anyway. Don't think there's any other testing I was going to do. It's just a shame that the cloud didn't break up tonight and at least give us some stars. And the planes, what happened to the planes? The planes are gone. And they're too far away. There is one there at the moment. White one blended in with white clouds. Never going to see it. It's hopeless. Maybe there'll be more flying tomorrow. I wonder what their busy day is for airports. Let's see, got Sydney to Christchurch. Close it now. Sydney to Wellington. What's that one? Brisbane to Christchurch. We've got some planes coming up from South Island. Not enough tourists here now, I suppose. Still quite a lot of planes across the sea there, coming towards our way. But we're not going to see it tonight because it's too overcast. Damn it. That was good 3 nights ago. Yeah, so probably should do a regular live show in the weekend too. I've got some stuff to talk about. UFO videos to analyze, go over it with you. But yeah, I'm just going to wrap up now. Say good night. You think there'd be more Kiwis and Australians on, that would be interested in seeing what's going on in the skies in Christchurch, but don't know where they all are. Good night. Stay safe on the road, guys. I suppose more people will be coming on now. Yeah, we'll do it a better. That's the problem with sky watching. Just don't know what the weather's going to do, whether the clouds are going to break up. Yeah, it was better in the afternoon, but it's still a bit overcast. So we'll try again tomorrow, about 2 PM I guess, 3 PM. Sun will be going around by then. Need to see if it burns out the camera. I shouldn't be laughing.